Kane loves to shoot the puck, but what you see is his goals come from right in front of the net.
There's a chance in the end, and banked in off Kevin Lankinen. It's the first career goal for Hamanho. Lenny Hamanho banked that one in from an acute angle. And his first in the NHL makes it 1-0 New Jersey.
Hockey League, they put him on this line here with Glass and Gritchuk, and they've really been good for them. They've been, I think, pleasantly surprised that he's come in his first year really in North America, a chance to play in the National Hockey League, and now he's got his first goal. This puck's going wide. You take away all the speed of collision. You're not going to lose speed. Nothing else will change.
Markstrom with a save there as Bouillon put one hard to the crease and it hit something and went towards the goal, but Jacob Markstrom
doesn't look too different from when Bouillon scored his first goal that deflected in off an odd bounce. This one hits the...
Here comes Brad. Brown drops to Dougie Hamilton. Jack Hughes on the left side. Into the middle, Hischier scores! What a saucer pass by Hughes, and Hischier pretty much half volleyed it as it made its way onto his stick, beat Lankinen, and with a power play goal, the Devils are up 2-0.
Hischier, I mentioned he gets into the bumper spot where Bratt and Hughes play out on the elbows. Look at Hischier down by the goal. He and Brown flip, and the Hughes pass is right in the wheelhouse for Hischier as he steps into it. Lankinen gets a chunk of it, and the Devils take a 2-0 lead as the Canucks struggles killing power plays continue. They gave up 2 the other night. That's 7 in the last 5 games, Shorty. And you do so much good work. You take 1 penalty, and now you get...
And with that goal by Hischier, they've now given up a power play goal in 33 of the 51 games they've played this year. It's hard to overcome. Here's a long shot, and it's in! Might be the second for Hamanho, or it was tipped in front. But the Devils have a third goal here.
Yeah, that's Cody Glass that gets the deflection on it. Quick goals have also plagued the Canucks here. Back-to-back goals, play goal by Hischier. And the Devils retain possession. Hamanho's going to get that long wrister. And there's Cody Glass, who's found a really good stretch of play here. This is his 12th goal of the year. He deflects it again. Lankinen gets a big chunk of it. It goes through his legs. The first-round pick by the Vegas Golden Knights in 2017. Glass has been with a couple of clubs, seemingly making his way here in New Jersey as he deflects.
Devils give it away. Hronek on the backhand. Now puts it on the forehand. Feeds Brock Boeser at the right point. Long shot hit the underside of the crossbar.
Besser's long wrister.
Or maybe O'Connor tipped it. Is that possible?
I think he gets a little chunk of this too with his right arm. Right there.
Upended was David Camp, who gets up slowly. Connor Brown moves in, puts the puck in front. Cotter stopped by Lankinen, who covers the puck.
Passed him from 55 feet and hits the crossbar, and then as the play turns around, Lankinen.
Meyer. Jack Hughes waits with the puck, puts it across. Siegenthaler stopped by the right pad of Lankinen, which stands to reason.
Really does.
Given the amount of time he missed.
Right. I mean, we all think when a guy gets back in the lineup, he's 100%, he's ready to go, but you're just not. In particular, when you haven't had the opportunity to skate with the type of injury that Höglander had, but he's been way more active.
He's in with a wrist shot, knocked down, rebound, they score! Carlson!
Good call on Höglander. You got this right on cue as Pettersson finds Höglander. He's going to get this shot through. Markstrom's probably got to handle that, right? It hits him right in the glove and drops into the crease. And Linus Karlsson, who hadn't scored in his previous 10 games, but he's always around the net. It always feels like there's a chance there. That's goal 11 for Karlsson as he jumps on the rebound. The Canucks are back in it off the Höglander shot.
Jack Hughes. Pass and escape, but just stayed onside. O'Connor breaks things up. Here he comes. 3-on-1 Canucks shorthanded. Drew O'Connor in. Bluger scores! short-handed goal of the year for the Canucks. Teddy Blueger gets it, his second of the season, and it's 3-2.
Entry is the Canucks deny the entry for a moment and then squeeze on Brad. O'Connor will hold this puck, and he and Blueger connect. This shot's over the right pad of Jacob Markstrom. Blueger gets his head up and it goes between the arm and body. Markstrom won't like that because of the position it went in. But look at how quickly they collapse on top of Brad on the entry. One quick play later, O'Connor.
30 seconds to go on the power play. Gritchuk feeds down. Hischier cuts in front. He shoots. Lankinen the save. Myers slow to get up. He's in some distress. Gritchuk has the puck in front. And Brown scores! Connor Brown had time to pick his spot and find it as he put that one over the glove of Lankinen. And the Devils get a second power play goal, and they're back up by 2.
You mentioned Myers slow to his feet here. He's exhausted at this point. Gritchuk's going to hold the puck, and Connor Brown's into the bumper spot. This is the second goal of the game out of the bumper for the Devils. Hischier scored from the other side from Jack Hughes. This time it's Gritchuk to Connor Brown, and Brown's got enough time. Blueger Shorty made it 3-2 before Connor Brown on the second of the double minor made it 4-2.
Blueger's 9th career point against the Devils. There's a save by Markstrom. Williams scores on his own rebound. Steve Williams followed his own shot to the net, and on the second try, he beat Markstrom. His second goal against the Devils this year.
There's one thing about learning the league. The other is you can't take half of your toolbox and throw it in the garbage can. This is what Steve Williams does. He walks around Paul Cotter. He's got great agility, great feet. And as you're trying to learn the league, there's a time to make a play. This is it. You're down a couple of goals. You have a little bit of room to make a lateral move, and Williams' shot stopped once with all that traffic. Markstrom's not good here instead of DeBrusk on this line with Kane and Pettersson.
Kane to the net, stop, rebound, and just held out. The fans behind the net thought it was in. They're pointing at the goal.
He's standing right beside the net. Oh, post.
To the power play for the second time. Zeke Williams out there with power play 1. Passes to Besser. Brock Besser down low. Carlson across off his skate and stopped by Jacob Markstrom.
Timer. Williams gave it to him too quickly right there as Williams replaced Verlander on that first power play unit. It is DeBrusk's. Hoaglander's shot became the Carlson's goal, and twice on that shift he hasn't been able to corral the long one.
Myers moving in. He's checked, and the puck is sent back to the Vancouver blue line. Put towards the middle. Glass and on goal, scores! Timo Meier just chipped the puck to the middle of the ice, and Cody Glass able to get it behind Lankinen to make it 5-3.
When this puck's up in the air, Pettersson can't find it, and so he doesn't attack and close on Meier up in the neutral zone. That gives Meier enough room to chip this forward. Glass gets inside of Besser. Just body position is better for Glass. Besser can't deny him. He's got 2 tonight.
Puck knocked away, and it's sent ahead. Breakaway. Lenny Hamanaho looking for his second, and he's stopped by Kevin Lankinen. After staring down Lenny Hamanaho on a breakaway. 25 to go. Hedl protects the puck. Gets it back to Bouillon. Philip Hedl. Tom Belander, long shot, kicked out. Besser scores! 72 seconds to go, and the Canucks are within 1.
This is the first of the saves here. Pettersson. Butterfly stop, kick out the right leg. Then Bratt's got another chance. He gets his puck taken away. This shot from the point by Verlander is tipped by Carlson right high in the slot. Carlson's tip makes this a really difficult save for Markstrom, who makes a good first one.
10 seconds left. Hronek battles for the puck. O'Connor gets it. Back to Bouillon. 5 seconds ago. Long shot blocked. Canucks get it to O'Connor over top of the goal, and that'll do it. Drew O'Connor had one last look, but he put it high. And the Devils hang on. They win their 3rd in a row.